Make sure you pick the right girl. Another important lesson I learned is if you decide to date, make sure you pick the right person to have in your life. I'm not saying you have to chase women. I'm not saying you need a girlfriend, but if you decide that you do want a relationship, be careful about who you choose. In February 2021, there was this girl who really liked me. I'm going to call her Maggie for the story. She was about a year younger than me and she wanted to start dating me. But honestly, I had this gut feeling about her. Something in the back of my mind was telling me, nah, don't get into a relationship with this girl. Now, here's where I have to take some accountability because even though I knew I didn't want a relationship, I was still giving mixed signals. One day, Maggie wanted to hang out, went to get sushi. After we ate, we Ubered to the movie theater and watched a movie. The entire time during the movie, Maggie and I were sitting next to each other, making out and kissing. That was actually the first and only time we really hung out one on one outside of work. After that, we would hug after work, and there was obviously some attraction between us, but I still made it clear to her that I didn't want a relationship. At that point in my life, I wanted to focus on my goals, my work, and building myself. And honestly, I was 18. I wasn't thinking about a serious long-term relationship. I was young, and I was mostly interested in the physical side of things, but I wasn't looking at this girl thinking, yeah, I could build a future with her. Something about the situation just felt immature to me. Eventually, she quit the job because she wanted to work somewhere else, so I didn't really see her anymore. We would still text occasionally, and sometimes she'd tell me how sad she was or make me feel guilty about not wanting to be with her. And looking back, I can understand why she was confused because if I'm kissing you, hugging you, and spending time with you, but then I'm also telling you I don't want a relationship, obviously that's mixed messaging. So that's something I learned too. If you know you don't want a relationship with someone, don't act like you're building one with them. Be clear. Don't lead somebody on. Anyway, later on, I found out more about her situation through Natasha. Apparently, Maggie had a toxic ex-boyfriend who had some private pictures of her and was allegedly using them to threaten or blackmail her. It was just a very messy situation, and after things didn't work out with me, she ended up going back to her ex. Then later that summer, I found out she was interested in getting with my cousin too, and I remember thinking, oh bro, what's going on? Eventually, I just blocked her and moved on.